CDC's recommending everyone wear masks indoors if they're in areas with substantial to high levels of infection. It doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. But they're getting a lot of backlash from governors and lawmakers calling the CDC an inconsistent and discredited agency. NTD's Miguel Moreno has more.
Republican Senator Ted Cruz says the CDC is playing politics, referring to their updated policy on masks. This policy recommends that everyone, vaccinated or not, wear a mask indoors in areas with substantial to high levels of infection.
I think the decision yesterday by the CDC is the kind of decision that is infuriating people across this country. I believe the CDC's decision yesterday was politics. It wasn't science. It was a decision that somehow pretends vaccines don't work.
The policy is also drawing backlash from Republican governors like Kristi Noem. In a tweet, the CDC shifts their position again. If you're worried about the virus, you're free to get vaccinated, wear a mask, and stay home. But we won't be mandating anything. Dr. Anthony Fauci defended the CDC's reversal, saying it was their response to a more contagious variant.
We were dealing with the alpha virus back a few months ago. As I told you, it was a virus that if a person had a breakthrough infection, very, very unlikely that that person would transmit it. That's changed. Now, the level of virus in the nasopharynx of an infected person with Delta is 1,000 times of what it was with the alpha.
It now sounds like they're planning to keep our children masked indefinitely with no end in sight.
Sharon McKeeman is the founder of Let Them Breathe, an organization comprised of parents advocating for mask choice for youth.
Now, this applies to everyone, vaccinated or not, including children. Some are calling this unrealistic and unscientific. Would you agree with these critics?
Yes, we absolutely agree that the CDC and California Department of Health, where I'm here in California, are not following the science. We know that our kids are at low risk from COVID. The science shows that they're not super spreaders, and those who are at high risk have had that choice to be vaccinated or not. So the other part of this is that as parents, we have been seeing the mental health impacts. We've been seeing our kids suffering behind these masks, anxiety, depression, drug use, even suicidal ideations are things that our kids are struggling with, and they're telling us it's directly linked to the isolation, the school closures, and the restrictions such as masking. And we know that our kids are at high risk from that. So really the science and the data is backing up what we're saying as parents, which is that our kids need to be able to have that choice to share their smiles, breathe freely, and engage in their education in a way that's effective, where they can communicate with their teachers and their peers.
California requires K-12 students and adults to wear masks in public indoor places, a decision they based on the CDC's guidelines. McKeeman is suing the state, challenging the mask mandate. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky now says vaccine passes, otherwise known as vaccine passports, may very well be the path forward. Miguel Moreno, NTD News.